Hi guys, I'm doing a video today on toning your hair. So you've finally gotten to the level that you want, which is the white blonde, and you can do the funky colors or add highlights or whatever you want to do. But you've got some tones in there that are kind of brassy, and you want to get to that level where you're at that like white blonde so you can do the pastel colors or funky colors. Or maybe you have some other toning questions regarding high lift colors, like if you have the hot color already. I know someone posted a question on Instagram regarding their color. They have a very high lift, hot magenta red hair color, and she is interested in going to the pastel lilac color, and what could she do without ruining her hair. So I'm going to address a variety of toning questions today. What I'm using on my hair is I have the high lift, and my smartphone camera shows it a little bit darker, but as you see, I have two-tone hair. I have dark on the bottom and I have light on top. But I've gone through and I've foiled my hair, and I have some brassy tones in there. So what I use is I use the Ion line, and a lot of people out there knock this line, and people need to educate themselves about this line. Try it again. If you've given it a chance once, try it again. Learn to work with the product, because they don't pay me anything for this. I've just tried it. I tried it once and I absolutely hated it. You have to use Ion products with Ion products. If you do that, you're going to get an amazing product. Right now, to tone my hair, I'm using the Ion Demi Permanent. This is ammonia free, and it's made from botanical ingredients. And they have a sensitive scalp wheat protein developer, which is 10 volume, so it's very, very low. And this is the little tube that this came in, and you just squeeze it out and you mix it yourself like that in a bowl, and it kind of does like a light, almost like a soupy icing-y type consistency, and I prefer to work with thicker color. So that's that, and that'll be for my hair, which I'll show you a couple strands in a minute. And then I wanted to show you this one, which this is invaluable, and this is actually $2.99 a bottle, so you can't go wrong with this. This you could actually use with any color that you use, and this is called Color Brilliance After Color Treatment. And what it does is it basically just it locks your cuticle, and it equalizes the pH balance in your hair after you've colored. Your hair can feel like absolute shit after you color, and you put this on your hair and it makes it feel soft and silky, and it extends the life of your color. So it comes in a little 3-ounce bottle like this, and a little tiny handful goes a long way. It's amazing stuff. So that's my pitch for that. So what I wanted to address as far as the color, if you already have a high tone color, like the girl who had posted the question about the magenta, I would use a 30 volume bleach product. I would go with the Ion line, and I would do the instructions as they say and leave the bleach on for the time that they say, and I would do one treatment. I would follow it up with some deep conditioners for about a month's time. And I would let that work, because what that's going to do is it's going to lift. It's going to lift to either a pink or an orangey color, and you're going to have a fun punk color in between time. Once you get to the end of the month, you're going to know, and you can post what your hair looks like, and I can actually advise you as to what you need to add to tone it. You don't have to go back to what level I have to get it to that pastel purple. You can either tone it with, like, I can suggest a blue or like a fuchsia, and you can get it to that color, so you only have to like lift some of that red out one time and then deep condition your hair back to a better state. So it's pretty simple. You're not going to have to ruin your hair. I'm just kind of keeping my computer on there. So that's how I would work with that to reduce the damage. I was a cosmetologist at one time, and as I have on my page, I am disabled by epilepsy right now, but it doesn't stop me from having the fun that I still have with color on my own hair. I always say do it yourself, not because I'm cheap, but because it's fun. So if you can do it yourself, it's a lot of fun. I love going into salons after I've done my hair, and they're like, oh my god, I bet you paid so much money for that. And I'm like, I did it myself. And they can't believe it. Like, my own hair is growing out right now, so it's kind of ratchety looking. But I used to have this really awesome asymmetrical cut where this piece was way long, but I over straightened it. This piece was like down to here, and these were way high up in the back. And I had like a stylist stop me and say, oh my gosh, you must have paid like $75 for that haircut. And it's like, nope, cut it in my own bathroom. And you don't actually have, I'm going to start putting my gloves on, you don't actually have to have a lot of prior knowledge to cut your own hair. And the next time I trim my hair, I'm going to do a video on that to show you guys. And I'm actually going to be getting some extensions soon to weave in through here, because I really like the asymmetrical look, but I want to go a little longer and a little more dramatic. So I'm just going to show you some things that I do. I always keep certain things on hand. Box of gloves. Get vinyl. The gloves that come in hair dye boxes are really crappy. I always keep a thing of baby wipes on hand, because if color drips on you, it's harsh on your skin. So if you just wipe it with like a gentle baby wipe, it's off and it's great. Always keep a nasty old tank top around that you can get hair color on. Let me see. Always have about 3 or 4 of these. These are excellent for sectioning. Say I was doing full head color. They're amazing for bringing sections down and pulling sections back up. The rat tail comb, friend of the hair creationist. Always keep about 10 of these guys on hand. Any style you want to create, cut, color, hair extensions, dreads, anything you want to do, these guys are awesome. Jaw clips. Come in a bag of 10 at Sally's for about $3. Those are like the tools of my trade. So I'm just going to get started. If I was doing a whole head color, I would put like massive amounts of conditioner to protect my hairline. But I'm not. I'm just toning a few pieces. And this is basically what I'm going to do. Is I'm just going to pull these guys out. And this is a 10 volume, so if this touches my black, it's not going to lighten it a ton. There's my jaw clip. And as you see, a piece already came down. So what I'm going to do, I have another really cool mirror off to the side. So I'm just gonna, and I tap my brush on the side. Because I'm just gonna gently paint that color on. A lot of people knock these brushes. They're invaluable to me. I love them. And then, oh yeah, and I always have, go buy, when you're ready to do your color, go buy one of those Select-A-Size paper towel rolls, so you can rip off a bunch of these in case you drip color anywhere around you. I'm just sitting at my kitchen table right now doing this. This is where you're going to use your rat tail comb and just comb the color down. Just leave it sit there. And that was one piece. So I'm going to be back later after my hair is toned and I seal that, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. The reason that I'm toning it is because I want to put the pastel-y pink highlights back. I use, and these are vegan, these are amazing. They go on your hair feels silky and great. I love Ion. It's really brought my hair back. And I use the fuchsia and the Brilliance pastels. And you can really, if you mix this right, you can really get the Pravana Chroma Silk look with this color, which is great. So Pravana isn't available to people who aren't professionals, and I let my license lapse. So this is what I use to get, I use like a pea-sized amount of this and a little bit more of this, so I'll show you how I mix that later. But what I do with these guys is I want more of like a darker rose highlight, so I'm going to be doing those later after I tone my hair. So these are what I use, and these are cruelty-free. Ion claims that their whole line of hair color and all their products are cruelty-free, but I do notice that some of the boxes don't say that on them. I'm not sure why that is, but PETA, Leaping Bunny, and all the websites have the Ion as a cruelty-free line. So that's great for me because that's one of the things that I'm very interested in. So that's my deal on toning right now. I'm going to get back to my hair. And if you guys have any questions, you can always reach me on Instagram at twisted_glitter. I will talk to you guys later when I'm done and you can see the results. Bye-bye.